The Jewish people are an Or LaGoyim, we're light unto the nations. The problem is that our great dream is Yerushalayim Ircha Barachamim Tashuv. We want all the Jewish people to end up in Israel. Our understanding is that the reason that we're scattered amongst the nations of the world is that we could teach the world there's a better way. We are there to be that light. And how can we be a light if we're all in one tiny little sliver of land? How do we understand both missions? Here's how we understand it. There was a fellow who visited his friend in the big city. He had a great time. The next year he comes back to visit his friend. And when he's sitting down to dinner with his friend, he says to his friend, "You know, this past year your king must have become very powerful." The friend says, "Why do you think that?" He says, "Because last year I came to visit you in this big city and I didn't see the king's soldiers anywhere. But this year I came to visit and there was a king's soldiers stationed at every street corner. The king must have become very powerful this year." Says the friend, exactly the opposite. Last year the king was much more powerful. This year he lost a lot of his power. Last year he was so powerful that when he would issue a decree, people would listen. There didn't have to be soldiers at every corner. He spoke and people listened. But this year he became much less powerful, and therefore the only way people would listen if there were soldiers stationed at every street corner. That's the Jewish dream. In a perfect world, we could live in the land of Israel all together as one, and our light would be so bright it would shine in the entire world. Except when we no longer do mitzvot, then all of a sudden our light is dimmed, and the only way that we can illuminate the world is if we're scattered at every street corner. But the great dream of Zion, the great Zionist dream, the true Zionist dream, is that our light should be able to shine from one land and illuminate the world. And that will only happen if we marry the idea of Israel with connection to all of our people, with achdut, with unity.